Long before his name became legend, Solomon was born into a world shaped by prophecy and expectation. He was not the strongest. He was not the loudest. But from his earliest days, there was something different. A mind that listened when others spoke, and eyes that searched beyond what could be seen. When his time came, the weight of a kingdom was placed upon him, not by force, but by destiny. And with that destiny came a gift, a ring said to carry authority beyond human power, a symbol not of domination, but of command rooted in wisdom. With the ring, Solomon was granted control over the jinn, beings of fire, wind, and unseen realms. Creatures feared for centuries now stood before a single man, not because he terrified them, but because the authority he carried could not be challenged. When war came, it did not arrive quietly. Armies gathered. Steel met steel. Dust swallowed the sky. And Solomon stood at the center, not as a warrior driven by reach, but as a king who understood strategy, timing, and restraint. At his command, the jinn moved like the wind itself. Invisible forces turned the tide of battle. Walls fell. Enemies scattered. Victory arrived not through chaos, but through control. Yet power, no matter how great, does not exist without cost. In the silence between battles, Solomon encountered something no army could defeat: the pull of the human heart. According to history, he met a woman whose presence challenged him, not with magic or force, but with intelligence, beauty, and resolve. She did not fear his throne. She did not bow to his power. And in her, Solomon saw something rare, a reminder that wisdom must walk alongside humility. Their union was not merely political. It symbolized balance between strength and understanding, between command and compassion. As time passed, Solomon's reign became less about conquest and more about order, justice, and harmony. He ruled over men, spirits, and kingdoms, yet learned that the greatest mastery is knowing when not to command at all. And so, his story endures, not because of the ring, not because of the battles, but because he proved that true power is wisdom guided by restraint. A king remembered not for how much he controlled, but for how wisely he chose to rule.